Hi, Grace. How you doing? Okay, let's go ahead and jump over to your written rationale. Okay, this makes pretty good sense. I think you're describing things in a way that it's very easy to understand. So I think at this point, let's just jump right over to your sketches. And I always prefer that students sketch in pencil, and you're going to hear that from a lot of your instructors. The reason being is because you can work much quicker in pencil. And the idea behind sketching is to work quickly and to generate ideas. So I think that I always recommend, I mean, you don't have to. If you're more comfortable sketching in marker, by all means, please do so. But I just find it much more effective to sketch in pencil. It's just, maybe it's just because there's not so much permanence involved. So, yeah. So, anyways, I think most creative directors and art directors prefer sketches to be done in pencil. So, but as I said, I think that that's strictly a matter of what you prefer. So, good job adding your labels so that we know what each one represents. I think you've got some good consistency here. I think that you're offering your client a wide variety of choices here. But in the same breath, I want to say that you don't forget it's Guardian Network Security. So you can definitely do GNS. Matter of fact, most students do that. Go straight to GNS as a monogram instead of just designing one letter. Allows you a lot of creative latitude in developing these relationships between letters. And quite often you'll find things, visual attributes that arise when you start developing these relationships between letters. And a great example there would be the arrow in the FedEx logo when the F and the E are turned closely together to create the arrow pointing forward, indicating that kind of forward thinking. So that's just food for thought. You're more than welcome to continue in this vein, just using the G, but also just keep in mind that in terms of creating a good a good variety for your client, you may have consider including some GN Guardian Network Security GNS in your development as well. As far as the direction to move forward, I'm going to leave this up to you, Grace. And the reason I'm doing this is because I think it's important for you to jump back, take a look at your previous work, and make sure there's a good visual harmony based on the direction of the branding for this project. So in other words, you don't want your logo to look completely different than your word mark, right? And you don't want those two elements to look completely different than your monogram. So there's got to be a good visual cohesion that's holding the branding package together. Quite often that cohesion is based on consistency and harmony when you look at the three pieces. All right, so those are my recommendations. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. I'll be glad to clarify. All right, good job. Thank you very much.